Silver Surfer, the ultimate cosmic experience. Yes. Oh my goodness. Stan Lee and Jack Kirby are back. The mega powers are back for Silver Surfer, and great Earl Noram cover. Are you kidding me right now? It doesn't get any better. Like, it actually literally does not get any better. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at how awesome this is. This is the ultimate cosmic experience. And after reading this, you're going to be like, holy shit, that actually was the ultimate cosmic experience. I thought they were lying, but it turns out they weren't lying. The Silver Surfer, one of the greatest creations of all time by, of course, the king of comics and pop culture, Jack Kirby. And Stan Lee contributed on this one. Absolutely love dedication. Look, this is a long comic. This video is not going to be, 50 minutes or something. We're going to go through this like relatively quickly, give you the broad strokes of the whole thing. Wow. The Fist of Galactus. How bloody awesome is that? And from within comes the Silver Surfer. This is absolutely a beautiful way to start this. This is my iPhone wallpaper. This fabulous image here of the Surfer coming into existence. Great Kirby designs. Oh my God. Yeah. Going through the cosmos. This comic, I love, this is also I've got two wallpapers for my phone. The first one is this, and the second one is, so the home screen, I guess, is this thing. I don't know what the terms are. Silver Surfer is flying around Earth. We're not going to go through every panel. He's examining Earth, the different facets of the people that live here. Some are good, some are bad. All of this kind of stuff. Remembering back to Zenla, he comes to visit Shalabal. If you recall from my last Silver Surfer video, it's his origin on Zenla and why he abandons that to go to be the Herald of Galactus. Here he visits her again. Galactus is here. Oh my God, he's here with Kirby Crackle. There's Kirby Crackle. This is basically just a fight here with Galactus and Silver Surfer. And this kind of works. You can almost read this as a standalone comic. You don't really need to know everything. It's just sort of like, I think it was supposed to be like a movie, almost like this was supposed to be what they were going to do if it was going to be a film. So basically it becomes like a comic. This is all great stuff. They're just fighting. Again, we're not going to go through all of this. Surfer's cosmic power versus Galactus. Galactus is in this series is shown to really like the Silver Surfer. He actually likes him. And Galactus is not really evil in the sense that what you're thinking he's evil. Oh, he just wants to eat the planet. It's not really like that. It's very nuanced. There's a lot of depth to the Silver Surfer, and sort of his world with, and the relationship with him and Galactus. So you can see Surfer here was turned into like kind of this like stone. He was encased here. But he comes out of it and it's like, no, I disavow Galactus. Oh man, look at that. Look at the passion here with the absolutely fantastic. Look how awesome this is, man. Damn. And like there's literally Kirby Crackle coming from the eyes of Galactus. How awesome is that? Just nails him. This is where he takes away his ability to go into space or whatever. So he basically grounds him. The next little part of this is Surfer trying to just deal with humanity. He sees this poster. He becomes this fellow walking around just to mingle with humanity, get a sense for who they are. And, he needs money and he needs to get a job, and he scans this guy. He's like, okay, there's identification cards. There's all this kind of wallets. We need a watch. There's like pens and lighters and all this kind of thing. So he makes a crack about smoking here, which is great because like Jack Kirby was a smoker. I think everyone's a smoker back then. These guys try to attack him, which of course is like, futile. He turns into the Surfer. So cutting back and forth here, and I'm not going page by page. I'm just giving you a quick rundown. Galactus is still sort of like, well, I need another herald. He brings this guy forward. This guy doesn't last very long because this guy's a sniveling little suck up. He's a big time brown noser. And he's like, oh, get him a woman or something. Maybe a woman can can soften his heart and bring him back. And he's like, so Galactus creates this lady here, very, very pretty. And he's like, she's going to sort of, I don't know, make him weak and draw him back into Surfer's, into Galactus's, kind of like fold or whatever. So Ardina is her name, Ardina. She looks a little bit like Shia LaBeouf. Don't confuse her for Frankie Ray Nova. Don't confuse her for that. This is a different character. She uses light, not really, like, there's no flame. It's more like light powers. So she basically says, oh, humanity is terrible. Why are you bothering to sacrifice yourself? Why are you bothering to fight your Galactus, your master? Why are you bothering all of this for these, kind of trash humans? She's obviously referring to all this stuff that's going on now. No. Anyways, so great layouts here, very interesting layouts showing different, again, the two of them kind of going around looking at things. Look at this page. Look how beautiful this is. This is freaking awesome, man. Where is this in today's comics? I'm going to go on a tangent. I can't. Let's stick to this. Kirby. Kirby's the best, obviously. Why is Kirby the king of comics? I don't know. Maybe read this. So Surfer's not convinced, and and again, she's showing him here. Look at the brutals of humanity. People getting shot. There's just poverty everywhere. They're fighting over everything. It's just terrible state of affairs. And Surfer, he's not sure, and she kind of leaves, and she doesn't really convince him. She goes back to Galactus and basically says, I failed. Oh, look how beautiful. Oh, man, look how awesome this is. Guys, this is like a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Like, really? Like, is there anyone watching this? If you're watching this and you've watched this, please hit the like and subscribe to the channel. I don't think anyone is bringing you this kind of content, man, on YouTube. Not to toot my own horn, but really, are you getting this kind of commentary from people? Most people are saying, oh yeah, Silver Surfer's cool, and they move on, or they think he's trash and they move on. I want to show you guys, like, look how cool this stuff is. So yeah, this is now these guys, there's a little bit of hysteria here. These guys, they're like, oh my God, there's aliens invading and stuff. Now, aliens have invaded a bunch of times in Marvel, so this isn't that bad. And these two guys are like, we got our guns, you got to help us. And this guy's like, I'm good. Now, the guy who doesn't want to get his gun and go search for the aliens, he's got his wife here. Surfer actually shows up and talks to them a bit. And they actually invite him in for like drinks and stuff, which is great. I love this like sort of like hospitality, like, oh yeah, come on in and we're going to have some fun. And in the meantime, Ardina is, not too sure about all of this, but she is falling in love with Silver Surfer. Now, she does she shows this couple what Surfer is missing out on, like the cosmos and stuff. Look how great that is. And they're like, wow, was that real? It's like, wow, yeah, it felt real. It's like, wow, that was real. So Surfer really doesn't know what to do. He is falling in love with Ardina. She's falling in love with him. But really, they can't. This is a great page. Look how great this is. The problem is, like, it's not going to end well. Like, clearly, it's not going to end well. So again, more Galactus, back to like having Galactus. She shows up and she's like, I failed. This is a double pager. I failed. I don't know what to do. And then he's like, well, okay. So it's like, I must analyze like what happened. It's like, oh, there was a failure. She's like, yeah, I don't know. So the bottom line is that you're not going to convince Surfer. Now here comes Surfer. He's treated very poorly here. Some stuff, a little bit of military stuff here. America they're tracking him and they're like, oh no, he might be, like the Russians might get him or something. Again, Surfer going to different places on the planet. This is great. He flew by once and they made this statue to him. Isn't that neat? This sort of primitive culture made an entire statue to him. He comes to South America and they just literally attack him. They try to bind him. I mean, really, that was like a stupid move. So he beats the crap out of these guys. So again, and here's the military thinking, oh, we better get him before Russia gets him and, whatever. So Surfer's going back and forth through this entire comic and just questioning, like, what's the right thing to do. Ardina shows back up again, and she basically says, you know what? If you ask for forgiveness, Galactus will take it back. And she's like, I love you and we can be together. And he's like, well, I can't do it because I'm the Silver Surfer. There's no, so she's like, fine, I'm sticking with you. She sticks with him pretty good. I like this character. She was awesome. Um, Farewell, my loved one. Galactus cannot be denied. No, no. And she's just destroyed. Look at the anguish on the Silver Surfer. Take a look at this panel for just a second or two. Let me pause here for a minute. Wow. The way that Kirby does this is great with just like, oh, he's all about big expressions and big movement. This, this turn now to this weird style where it all looks like generic art. Like there doesn't seem to be any passion behind anything. It just feels like there's just there. Like, oh, okay, here I drew something, right? Anyway, Galactus has got a machine on the moon here, and he's gonna start sucking the planet dry. You guys, you know who Galactus is. So they basically says no. Then the Earth now dies. He's like no. So he flies up, and it's like they're like. It's like, if you give yourself up to me, then I'll save the Earth. And he basically says, yeah, I will. And that's it. So Silver Surfer goes back to Galactus. So this comic started with the hand opening and Surfer coming out as created. Now he's coming back in, and that's your end right there. Wow. Wasn't that awesome? Now that's just me quickly going through that super fast, right? I'm going to make that available to my channel members, to my super friends. I'm going to put that on. There's a drive I share with my super friends if you become a member. So I'm going to put that on there so you guys can enjoy that. It's a CBR file. Check it out. You can buy it officially digitally as well, I believe, and it is in part of some collections as well that I think I have. So check that out. That's it, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. And thanks for watching the video. Please hit the like and subscribe. Until next time.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.